This is an extra step, but I think it's an essential one, for me at least. I like to sketch out my ideas on paper before I go to the computer. I feel like I can think a bit more freely this way, and I can let loose and tangential ideas in for a little longer, part of the creative process. For me, this is an important step in going from words to images to imagining my frames or scenes. I drew out some frame boxes that were 16 by 9 proportionately, so that I was sketching in the right dimensions. This doesn't have to be exact, but close enough. Then I worked out my idea. I'm going to go with a panning shot from the sky to underground, from heaven to hell in one shot. My first scene will be on the ground with the picket fence and a flower. I put some notes at the side for the flower to be dying in time-lapse. I'll see what I can do about that. The second scene will be underground, but I was inspired by my images of underwater, so I imagine that down there things will move as if in water, floating up towards the surface. This is a medical oxygen mask. One of the characters in the film, the villain, Frank Booth, is addicted to nitrous oxide, and he's constantly sucking on a mask, so this object is a reference to him. Just leaving a little brain bomb for viewers in the opening sequence. This would be a good thing to put in the Photoshop file. I sketched these out and took pictures of them on my phone. In the Photoshop file, I'm going to organize my mood board into a group, which is a folder of layers. Click on the new group icon and double-click on the title to rename it. Then select and drag the layers into the group. Let's make a group for the sketches. Here's how to import the sketches into the project Photoshop file. In Photoshop, hold down Command and O to open the sketch files. Hold down Command and A to select all. Then hold down Command and C to copy. In the project Photoshop file, hold down Command and V to paste. Hold down Command and T to bring up the free transform options. Then use the edges or height and width numbers at the top to adjust the size. On a PC, all of those key commands can be accessed by holding down Control instead of Command. Once both sketches are in there and sized right, I can drop them into the Sketches group. I can rename the layers by double-clicking on the title and naming them by scene number. Having ready access to my visual inspirations, the mood board, and the sketches right in Photoshop will help me as I design my scenes.